Good evening, everyone. My name is Alice Lowman. I'm the Chairwoman of Community Board 5. I want to welcome everyone to our General Board meeting today, January 28th, 2026. We don't have quorum right now, but I want to start the meeting just in the space of time. I'm going to use this time to do community voices so that this way we can try to get some more board members to come. I know there's a few people that's out sick, but nevertheless, hopefully we can get 9 more bodies in here so we can have quorum and do board business. With that being said, thank you for coming out. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. The weather is brutal. It is very cold out. And I have to apologize. I know usually I have suits on, but I've been on 12-hour shifts with New York City Transit. So I came straight from work here because I wanted to make sure that I was here for this meeting. So I got on weekend gear or just hanging around gears, but nevertheless, I'm here because I love my community and I want to make sure that the meeting goes on as scheduled. So with that being said, we're going to introduce ourselves and then we're going to jump right into community voices. So to my left.
Wilfredo Florentino, Compliance Officer, Community Board 5.
Roe Johnson, Sergeant at Arms, Community Board 5.
Now to my right.
Charles Bullock, Second Vice Chair.
I see Mr. Ramos. You want to stand up and say, you can go over to the mic. We got time. And say who you are.
My name is Alberto Ramos. I am the co-chair for Public Safety and Quality of Life Committee within the CB5.
Thank you. This is so that the people in the room know who you are. We have time right now while we're waiting for 9 more bodies, so just introduce yourself.
Brother Paul Muhammad, Community Member, Community Board 5.
Thank you.
Anna Fisher, co-chair for Transportation Committee. Okay.
Thank you.
Good evening, good evening. I'm Jimmy Guiti, co-chair of the Cannabis Committee, Community Board 5. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Stay warm.
Thank you. All of my board members, please, please, please. Mr. Frankinson, I see.
This mic is too high. Gotta lower the mic. Oh no, you gotta come to the mic. But you gotta get behind me now.
What you think
Ethel Cooks, Community Board Member and member of the Education and Youth Committee.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Elisa Abernathy, and I'm obviously a board member, and I'm with the Education Committee and Youth Committee.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all. I'm Andrea Granville, Community Board member, as well as Cannabis Committee member.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Walker. I'm a board member, and I'm a member of the Parks, Sanitation, and Environment Committee.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ebony Johnson. I am a CB5 member. I am part of your Cannabis Committee.
You broke it, you bought it.
Testing. Shawnee Bell, Economic Development, IBZ, BID Committee co-chair.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Reverend Al. I am
a CB5 board member. I'm the co-chair of Park, Sanitation, and Environment.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel Ellison, community board member, and I am a part of the Park, Sanitation, and Environment Committee.
Good afternoon, my name is Deron Linson. I am a CB5 member. I am a part of the cannabis team and the public safety team.
Thank you for that. I'm going to go into the elected officials. I see the elected officials here while we're still waiting on 9 more people. 8 more. So you guys can just come up. I don't see the list for the elected officials, so you could just come up. It's not a problem.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. I'm Jackie Reyes, Deputy Chief of Staff to Assemblymember Eric Martin Dilan. Our office is located at 366 Cornelia Street. Our phone number is 718-386-4576. We provide all kinds of services in English, Spanish, and ASL. Just really quickly, I want to say, as Chair of the Committee on Correction, the Assembly member worked very diligently last year to pass legislation that would reform our prison system, known as the Omnibus Bill. On December 19th, all of our hard work came to fruition when Governor Hochul signed that Omnibus Bill into law. This new law focuses primarily on increasing transparency and oversight in state prisons and jails, mandates rapid disclosure of video footage involving staff, improved surveillance, just to name a few. However, there is much more work to be done, and Eric is committed to protecting the rights of all New Yorkers. As part of that work, he has co-sponsored the New Yorkers for All bill, which prohibits police officers, school resource officers, peace officers, probation agencies, and municipal corporations from questioning New Yorkers about their citizenship and immigration status. It would also regulate the disclosure of any information about anyone's immigration status. So, if ICE or Washington wants to separate our families or drag your neighbors away, New York will not help them. Thank you.
Please send our regards to the senator. Tell him we miss him, and thank you very much for all he do.
Hello, my name is Marquise. I'm a CB5 liaison at Borough Hall. CB member or CB board applications are live. Capital applications are live. We have basically an event called Van Halen. We're going to have that Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Borough Hall. We're also going to have a free tax prep from February 2nd to April 8th. And there's also a ULURP public hearing schedule flyer on the back on the tables. That's all.
Thank you. Send our regards to Mr. Reynoso as well.
This is fire.
I know, that's fire.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dom Alexander, Director of Outreach for Councilmember Sandy Nurse, District 37. I'm going to be brief. Just want to let y'all know a few clinics that we're having in the office. Every third Friday, we're doing a monthly veteran clinic where they could come out and get help on their benefits, dependent benefits, education benefits, loans, etc. We also have free immigration services at our office. That's happening every Tuesday. You just come in and get some help. We also have a housing clinic that's happening every Thursday with call. That's on a bi-monthly basis, twice a month if I'm not mistaken. So come by and get some housing services and some advice. Starting this Friday, you come and get your taxes done for free. as long as you make $97K or less. Starting Friday, we'll be doing taxes in our office. And secondly, we're in the midst of participatory budgeting, where folks could put in ideas on how to spend $1 million in the district. There will be a voting process. We'll go out to the community, see what projects get selected. We'll vote on that. And then from there, hopefully it gets implemented in the community. A lot of schools have won awards. We're trying to do stuff within the community in regards to our green spaces, our cities and streetscapes, and et cetera. So please reach out to get more information. We have Fran. You can also reach out to Emily. She's fantastic. And I believe there's one more thing. I don't want to forget anything. I'll leave it at that. But I'll send an email to CB5 with all our information. If you are on our newsletter or you aren't, please give me your information. I'll add you to it. Our office is 56 Pennsylvania. We're right there between Atlantic and Fulton. And as I always say, if you have any issues regarding 311 or city agencies, please call me, send me a text, and I'll make sure we handle it. I'm gonna give y'all my number. Y'all ready? Yeah. (646-856-4343). That's 646-856-4343. You have any school issues, derelict cars on your block, trash, any issue with sanitation, DOT, a street light, a sign. If you have a store and you have any issues with your store in regards to small business services or something with your awning or possibly anything in regards to your house, please hit us up, HPD DOB. We here to assist. I love y'all. Have a good night. Take care.
Thank you, Dom. And please send our regards to Councilmember Nurse and tell her thank you for all she do as well.
Good evening, Madam Chair. Good evening, Community Board 5. My name is Jonathan Betancourt, here representing Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez, who represents the 7th Congressional District. The maps are a little crazy, so if you can just look online to see if you're in our district, please do. A couple of updates from the Congresswoman, who's currently in DC. I wanted to begin by noting that the Affordable Care Act tax credits that help lower healthcare costs have expired. That was the big fight last month. That's why we went into a shutdown. House Democrats did not want to pass a budget that did not include a resolution to this issue because we would see premiums increase from 75% up to 100% in many cases, and we are currently seeing those increases go on right now. But earlier this month, House Democrats passed legislation to extend these tax credits for an additional 3 years with the support of 17 Republicans, because they also use these tax credits as well, and their constituents do. So the bill now moves on to the Senate for consideration. We are monitoring this bill very closely because it's going to affect all of us. Even if you don't receive these tax credits, if they expired, which they have, all of our premiums will be going up. Congresswoman Velázquez secured key provisions in the Housing for the 21st Century Act, which would recognize housing co-ops as eligible entities for federal housing programs and funding. So many co-ops in our district rely on different sources of funding, and usually the federal government cannot assist for some reason. But now with this provision that the Congressman secured in this bill, they would be eligible for federal funding. So we're keeping an eye on that bill because the goal is to keep housing affordable. You know, if you're able to have a co-op right now, that's an amazing, way to build generational wealth, and we want to keep it that way. The Congressman is deeply concerned about the growing number of international conflicts that this current administration is being involved in. At a time when families are struggling to, put food on the table, to pay the rent, to pay the mortgage, we shouldn't be going into other countries and dictating what they do. So the Congresswoman stands strongly opposed to these policies, and she urges them to prioritize diplomacy, not military escalation. And I just want to wrap up by saying, I got two more things, but I want to say that we are at a partial government shutdown. There's a looming partial government shutdown. if a bill does not pass by January 31st to address funding, the main agency that needs to be addressed is DHS, which covers ICE funding. That's the big fight right now. House Democrats do not want to support a bill that adds additional billions of dollars to this agency that we have seen on the news, if anyone's keeping up with the news, is currently, attacking our American citizens, as well as illegally detaining thousands of undocumented immigrants. Just want to wrap up by saying I left a couple of flyers in the back. We're going to have a student internship and resource fair. We're going to have a student internship and resource fair on February 28th, Saturday, February 28th, from noon to 3 p.m. at Franklin K. Lane. Please tell your friends, tell everyone in your family. We did this event 2 years ago, and it was a success. We had 90 students come out to our event, and we're doing it again. We want to connect students with different internship opportunities at Fortune 500 companies, local nonprofits, city agencies, state agencies, federal agencies. So please tell all your friends about it, and tell any person in your life that's a student to come on down on Saturday, February 28th. Just want to wrap up by saying, and thank you for the additional time, but I want to wrap up by saying, if you don't know, the Congresswoman has announced her retirement. So this will be our final year in office. December 2026 will be our final month, and there'll be someone else. So I just want to say, from now until then, if you need any assistance with a federal agency, please call our office at 718-599-3658. If it's postal issues, which seems to be our #1 issue right now, immigration matters, federal housing subsidy issues, anything that has to do with the federal government, please call our office. And thank you.
Jonathan, make sure that you send our regards to the Congresswoman and tell her we would love to have her here so that she could speak to the community before she goes. She has an open invitation. Is that it? Okay. Shamika, how many do we have? And if you have a gray Subaru license plate LP46944, they need you to move your vehicle immediately. That's a gray Subaru LPY 6944. Please move your vehicle so that it's not towed. LPY 6944. Thank you. Gray Subaru. Okay, we have 18. We still shy. So we're gonna go into our community voices. Hopefully we can get the next few people so we can vote on our board business. So I'm gonna pass the mic to my compliance officer, Mr. Wilfredo Florentino.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm going to be calling the names for those individuals that have signed up. As a reminder, we do have a hard cutoff for sign up. And so if you've not made it this month, please be sure to arrive a little earlier next month so that you can get on the list. I will also remind you that you are going to have 2 minutes, and those minutes are going to be noted by a countdown clock right in front of you, in the desk right in front of me. So please be mindful of that time. The first name up is Doran Johnson. Doran Johnson, Community Space Use. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I hope you guys are doing well on this cold evening. My name is Doran Johnson. I am the community manager with the Queer Nightlife Community Center. We're opening up our space for community uses, so if you have a meeting, conversation, workshop, training, teach-in, nonprofit, grassroots organizing, or just like a small cultural or arts gathering, please think of our space as a space to use. It's an open, large warehouse. We have 10,000 square feet of warehouse space and 5,000 square feet of office space as well. And we have 2 bathrooms upstairs in the office space. And we also have 5,000 square feet of outdoor space. I have some flyers over there at the table. If you want to make use of the space, please reach out. And if you have any questions, reach out to me as well. Thank you. Oh, and we are located at 100 Hinsdale Street in the IBC. Thank you. Okay. Contact information, you can contact me at Doran Johnson, DorenJohnson, 1118@gmail.com, and that's how you can reach me. And on the flyer, there's a QR code, and it scans straight to the sign-up forms to use the space. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Next we have Charles Bullock.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Charles Bullock, second vice chair, 21-year member of the Carpenters Union, certified shop steward. My nonprofit organization is called Shades of the Trades Mentorship and Leadership. And I try to create pathways so people in the community could get into the union jobs. So the info sessions that the union usually has, they're coming up. It's going to be every second Wednesday of the month. The next one is February 11th, 2026. And that will be from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And that will be located at 395 Hudson Street on the 2nd floor. The qualifications to become a union carpenter: 17 years old with a GED or high school diploma, be a U.S. citizen, be able to pass a drug test also. On February 15th, I'm doing a workout with my nonprofit organization with Dean CrossFit. We were supposed to have it this past Sunday, but due to the snowstorm, I had to move the date. So we're doing it February 15th at Dean CrossFit from 12 to 1 p.m. It's a group workout. And February 28th, Shades of Trades will be at Nydia Velázquez Resource Fair from 12 to noon at Franklin K. Lane High School. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We have a question? Well, you have to be a U.S. citizen. If you have a green card, that's acceptable also, as long as you're in the process of obtaining citizenship and you have proof of it. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next we have Dwayne Frankson.
Good evening, Community Board 5, the beautiful people of Community Board 5. It is wonderful to see you. Quick explanation. So I had to resign from Community Board 5. It's apparently a conflict for me to be a judge, which I'm so appreciative for, and serve on the Community Board. You can't do both, but I am grateful. And as I told Chairperson Lowman, I will continue to come to the meetings as often as possible and share my thoughts and give ideas and support in any way possible. So I'm still here, even though I'm not technically here. Quick announcement, I'm hiring a court attorney. I've had a post open now for a couple of weeks. You just need to be licensed to practice in New York State. I'm hoping to get somebody with criminal experience, but I'll leave a post in the back, so please spread the word. It'd be great to hire somebody from the community that elected me. That's really my hope. And also continue to keep me in prayer. A lot of laws are coming on the books. I don't think laws are really enough. We gotta change hearts and minds. We had 30,000 arrests in New York last year in 2025. I don't know how many of them are specific to East New York, but arraignments is crazy. The number of people that are coming through there, a lot of mental health conditions. My prayer, my vision, my hope, my goal is that y'all put me out of business. It'd be fantastic to go in and say, hey, you know what, we got nobody arrested, nobody arraigned, you gotta go home. All right, so let's continue to work on that together as a community. All right, thank you.
I humbly thank you, Dwayne, for your service. Thank you for always thinking about the community board. And when you told me that you had to resign, the first thing you said was that I'm still going to be a part of the community board. I'm still going to offer any advice or anything that you guys need. I'm willing to help. So I want to thank you publicly for all you do, and we look forward to having one of us sit on the board as a judge. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Next, we have Prima Ananthan from the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Queens.
Hi, everyone. So I'm with the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Queens. My name is Priya. I just have bad handwriting, so I'm so sorry. But we're down the street on Atlantic. Our big thing is we're a Boys and Girls Club, and our big thing is helping kids within 3 miles of our clubhouse, because those kids need it the most, and they're the ones that need the programming and the access to services. That includes a lot of kids in this community. We serve over 2,000 kids that are from East New York and Cypress Hills, and we're very fortunate to work with the Academy for Young Writers down in East New York, as well as Spring Creek and some of the businesses down there that help place our kids into their first jobs. And so we just wanted to get out into the community and for people to learn more about who we are. So again, our big thing is 3 miles. We like to help kids within a 3-mile radius. We operate not only a clubhouse on Atlantic, but we also operate 12 school sites across East New York and South Richmond Hill. And we just wanted to get to know the community board better. Y'all get to know us better. I have some info about us on the back. So if you know kids that are interested in coming to our clubhouse, we're gonna open up our Saturdays a bit more. It'll be full days instead of just athletics. And it also includes social emotional learning, trauma-informed care, which I think is very important in our communities to make sure that's free access is there. And we're excited. We're going to be celebrating 70 years next year, so hopefully we can work more with all of you and all of the kids, and hopefully see you all out there next year, this year and next year, as we hope to expand and try to continue to provide more services. So I'll have info in the back. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, we have Angus Fisher.
Good evening, Community Board 5. I am Angus Fisher, and I'm coming to you today from my community organizing hat with Cypress Hills Local Development Corporation and the work that we are doing on our corridors in East New York. So in the back, we have some printed copies of the survey work from the members here of East New York that spoke to 4 corridors in our community: New Lots Avenue, Sutter Avenue, Van Sinderen Avenue, and New Lots, Sutter, Livonia, okay, so, and the vacancies and what's going on with our economics in the community, how much money is being spent in our community, how much money is being kept in our community, and where the money is going. So I implore you all to get a copy of this and avail yourself of this information so that you can know how to plug into the community and build economics in the community. Tomorrow, we are having our monthly Merchants Association meeting at Brooklyn Blends, and it's also going to be hybrid. So you can join us virtually, or you can come out and have some fun with us at Brooklyn Blends, eat some food while we go over and discuss these numbers and statistics inside the final book. And last but not least, I invite the community to come out to, what is this, Jefferson for Black Entrepreneurs Panel. That's going to be happening on the 11th. Come out, see our youth, educate our youth, speak to them on opportunities that's out there. And that is my time. Thank you, community.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher. Next and last is Kelly Pierre, All Access Golf.
Hello, so my name is Kelly Pierre, CEO and founder of All Access Golf. You could follow our Instagram page at All Access Golf. And also we are a DOE vendor, so if you know any schools that are interested in having golf programming, you could contact us as well. Reason why I'm coming before you today is because there was something mentioned in terms of the city council, and it was in regards to get rid of no bid contracts, right? So what no bid contracts are is essentially with contracting, there comes, if you're like WMBE certified, the person who is trying to get the services done or who is able to be able to contract with a company, what happens is that no bid contracts means that they don't have to compete in terms of the pricing, right? And City Council has been proposing to get rid of that. The thing is that this affects WMBEs because WMBEs are able to have no bid contracts up to 1.5 million. Right? So now, if you take away the opportunity to have no bid contracts, you're also taking that away from WMBEs, right? Which would then also have a ripple effect in terms of what? Businesses having access to capital, right? So just want to put that before you. This is what's being discussed. That's my time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I want to also say to the Queer Nightlife Center, thank you for being a community partner. Thank you for coming to our meetings. Thank you for your input. And we look forward to coming to your place to maybe have a meeting for Community Board 5. So I just want to say thank you for that. Okay. Michael and Dorian, keep up the good work. Appreciate you guys. We still don't have quorum. How many we have, Ms. Chappelle and Ms. Perkins? $19. We need to do a roll call so we can have. We're gonna do a roll call just so we can have on the record who's here and who's not here.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Alyssa Abernathy. Thank you. Deborah Ack. Alfred Adams. Thank you. Shawnee Bell. Thank you. Nydia Bonifant. Vivian Bright. Alton Brown. Charles Bullock. Orissa Cameron. Natasha Cherry Perez. Juan Colon. Ethel Cooks. Rachel Ellison. Thank you. Dwayne Faison. Miguel Feliciano. Anna Fisher. Wilfredo Florentino, present. Jessica Franco. Odessa Finn. Jabril Gaskin. Thank you. Andrea Granville. Thank you. Jimmy Giddy. Thank you. Thomas Hayes. Suzanne Jacobs. Ebony Johnson. Thank you. Amia Johnson. Roe Johnson. Thank you. Grace Jones Roberts. Thank you. Darren Linson. Thank you. Alice Lowman.
Present.
Andrada Mitchell. Judith Noreen. Thank you. Kelly Pierre. Alberto Ramos. Tanisha Ritter Hudson. Wilma Rivera. Abdul Sattar. Albert Scott Jr. Tanae Snuggs. Thank you. Isaiah Thomas. Luz Torres. Emily Walker. Monique Wallace. Gina Watson. Hazel Worley. Madam Chair, we do not have quorum with 21.
Okay, so we need 4 more, but even though we don't have quorum, I'm gonna have the committee come up to speak about the 2 businesses. We can't vote on it, but we can at least speak on the items because they did have a meeting. The committee voted. It did come out of committee, so we want to make sure that the community knows what the committee voted on. Also, to the office, to Ms. Perkins and to Ms. Chappelle, please compile the list from June up until January. Ms. Perkins, please compile the list from June up until January of absentees, because I'm definitely going to be reaching out to the Borough Board's office because it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable because people are picking and choosing what meetings they're gonna go to. Now, if you are serving on other committees and the auxiliaries that you're on, maybe you don't want to be on the community board no more. That's fine. But move out the way. Stop holding space so that people who want to be here to serve the community can be here and serve the community and do the board's work. We cannot do board work without having quorum. We normally have quorum, and I'm going to say maybe the weather curtailed a lot of people from coming out. However, there's some people that has really been taking advantage because they feel that they have council people that is going to protect them. We have a bylaw that we're going to go by, and we're going to get rid of them. So I just want to say that publicly. If you know anybody who is not coming to the meetings, we are going to use our bylaws and we're going to remove you. We're going to remove you the right way so that there is no hearings. We're going to remove you because this is unacceptable. All of you came out. We came out. I came from a 12-hour shift directly here so that we can do board business. It's not fair. It's not fair. So if we do not have quorum by the time the committee reads the report of the 2 businesses that came out of committee, then we're going to have to call the meeting. But rest assured, you don't come to meetings, you will be removed.
Good evening, Madam Chairwoman, members, community. My name is Alberto Ramos. I am the co-chair of Public Safety and Quality of Life Committee within CB5. We had a meeting, a committee meeting on January 8th, I believe. Right? 12? Okay. For renewal, 2 restaurants came for renewal. Ray 2, located at 1064 Liberty Avenue, for renewal application to sell liquor, wine, beer, and cider. Recommendation from the committee was voted in favor of the renewal application for El Rey 2 with the following stipulation: no alcohol beverages served before 10 a.m. on Sunday. So that's number 1. So we're gonna have to vote on that now, or? We can't vote. Okay, so that. Restaurant number 2, El Toribio, 3169 Fulton Street. A renewal application for wine and beer. Recommendation from the committee was in favor to renew it, but with a stipulation that they have to fix the correction on the application that establishment sells only wine and beer, no DJ, live music, correct the number of tables that they had. So, and they were supposed to be here today, but I don't see them here today either. So that's over for the 2 restaurants.
Did you have quorum?
We did have quorum, yes.
Okay, it doesn't say it. So y'all had quorum at the committee. What I am going to say about the second business, the renewal.
Okay, the application says liquor. It says, let me see, I have it here. It said they had a DJ, they had live music, they had a couple of shares, and that they sell liquor. But it's not true. They're not selling liquor, there's no DJ.
So if that's on their application,
yes,
that has to be corrected.
Correct.
Before we can vote on it.
Right.
So once they correct it, they need to send the information to the district office.
That was the stipulation we had. They're supposed to give in the application before today.
Ms. Perkins, was it the information sent to you guys? Okay, so it was not sent.
It was not sent,
so
no,
we couldn't even vote on this if we wanted to.
Okay.
All right, so
All right.
Ms. Perkins, could you reach out to the business of El Torbio and find out where they are with that as far as changing the application to reflect what it should say? All right?
So with that.
That's it.
Oh. I'm sorry, Brother Paul, I'm sorry. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it says here, the bottom page says here, the committee would like to create a resolution for Brooklyn Community Board 5 to deny any New York State Liquor Authority license application for those who do not attend the Public Safety and Quality of Life Committee meeting for renewal. So with that said.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Ramos, we appreciate your service and thank you for the report. Is there any other committee reports? If anyone else have committee reports, you can come up and give it at this time before I call the meeting. There's no other committee reports? We have 8 committees. I see you. Yeah, I see you.
You guys are too kind. Okay, so I'll speak really briefly. So in cannabis, we've been, honestly, we've just been restructuring the way in which we do business. That's been like the primary focus for the committee. So in December, I know we didn't speak about that, we spoke a bit about what was happening with Batcave. I know that they came up and they presented the month prior. So we were kind of just debriefing and seeing going forward how it is we wanted to conduct business more specifically with the applications that are coming through committee and how we're going to be presenting them before the general board. So that was like the main focus. Now for January, that was where like the restructuring kind of took place. So we decided for the most part that we're going to try to do like an event, but even still just going forward, how meetings are going to be structured, what our cadence is going to look like as far as like getting those meeting minutes in, and kind of just like daily tasking and administrative things, just so that we're better organized and that when we are coming before the general board or whatever the case may be, we have all our ducks in a row. So nobody came before committee the last 2 months, so that allowed us, that gave us the space and the capacity to really do some of that deep work of like getting into the granular details of how we're going to be conducting business. But that's pretty much it. I sent it over to Ms. Perkins, so I'm sure for the next month you guys will see that actually like on paper for us. But yeah, that's it. Word.
Thank you, Jimmy. Ms. Prasad's office? We have somebody from Ms. Prasad's office? I thought I saw. Oh, she's from Latrice Walker's office. You come up. I thought I saw.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Renee. I'm from the office of Assemblywoman Latrice Walker. She sends her greetings. They are back in Albany for session that goes January through June every year. One of her big bills this year that she wants to push is raise the age. If you ever need anything or have any legislation that you would like to see passed or brought forth, do let us know. And we have the annual legislative weekend going up to Albany, which is February 13th through 15th. She is sponsoring a bus or 2 buses from our office, so if you would like to take the bus to Albany, specifically on Saturday, February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, to attend the 55th Annual Legislative Caucus weekend. There's a lot of workshops that day. There's a free youth conference that happens simultaneously that day up in Albany as well. Just call our office at 718-342-1256. That's 718-342-1256 if you'd like to register for a seat on that bus, which is complimentary. And there's also the housing lottery has opened up for Glenmore Manor, which is in Brownsville. It's an 11-story building located at 76 Christopher Avenue. It's a mixed-use building, and the income requirements for that is $22,492 to $160,000 earning income. So sign on to Housing Connect if you're interested in entering that lottery. As always, our office is at 400 Rockaway Avenue on the 2nd floor. Ring the top bell. I already gave you the number. And if you need to sign up for our mailing list still, email Robert Moore, our Director of Communications. His email address is Moore, MOORER, at nyassembly.gov. Last Saturday, we had a huge youth resource fair at Eagle Academy in Ocean Hill. And so we will be sending out a resource guide for the parents or youth that might have missed that. And thank you.
Unfortunately, we do not have quorum. We still only have 19. I apologize that we do not have quorum, so we cannot do board business. We cannot vote on anything. I want to say thank you very much for coming out tonight. This concludes the meeting. I can't even make a motion or anything because we don't have quorum. But thank you very much for coming out. We look forward to seeing you in February, the 4th Wednesday of every month at 6:30. Thank you all. Good night. God bless. Oh, I would like to say before you leave, please follow us on YouTube. CB5-ENY. That is our YouTube page. Please follow us. Also on Instagram, it lets you know what we're doing. And also, we go around to other businesses. We have some council members that joined on to follow us on Instagram. Please, please, please follow us. All the information that happens at these meetings, you can find it on our YouTube page and our Instagram page. Thank you. God bless and good night.